I'm back again the day after in the exact same position, doing another raw style of video, unedited, where I just talk about whatever the hell I want to talk about. I treat it like journaling, and my pen is actually broken at the moment, and I just haven't bought a new one, so I haven't been journaling. So I'm going to treat this like journaling, where I just say whatever the hell's on my mind. And today I want to talk about anxiety related to like goals and pursuing certain things, because it's came up recently, and I've had to ask myself why it's coming up. And you take a look at the things that you've been doing, and then you get more of an understanding of why it comes up. And I find the biggest cause of anxiety for me when it comes to goals that I have and business and anything like that is a lack of action. And it's not necessarily the goal itself, it is when I fail to do the necessary actions that are required to actually move me closer towards this goal. And this gets exaggerated by things like alcohol, lack of sleep, not eating the right foods, not exercising. All of these things end up making your mind sort of go like double intensity in terms of the self-doubt that you have, the anxiety around certain things. But I find, like, for example, I've really lost momentum over the last 3 or 4 days because I've just had, people coming out, like a change of like schedule, and it's just thrown me off. So, and it happens, that's life, things come up. But but since yesterday, I've got back fully to what I need to be doing. I've been getting up early, going to sleep early, and I find that it completely eliminates any anxiety that I may or may not have had, because I find that it eliminates any anxiety that I actually had. And I've now realised that I've learnt the hard way that you have to turn anxiety and fear and doubt and worry into action, into fuel. Use it as a signal that you need to do something. Don't just think on it, because I find that is the worst thing. And you end up with all these thoughts in your mind, it's crowding your mind, it doesn't make you feel good, it doesn't benefit you in moving towards your goal. And the simplest thing you can do is learn, like I have now, as anxiety is now a trigger for you to take action. It is clear that you haven't done something that you know you should be doing, or you haven't done anything at all when it comes to actually achieving your goals. And you need to do what I've done as well, where you actually ask yourself questions about why you have certain emotions, why you're feeling certain things, because usually you can always find the answer. And once you've found the answer, you now know what you need to stop doing and how you need to actually start acting and what you need to avoid, because then you have more control over your emotions and how you feel and how you approach your goals. Whereas if you have no understanding of why you feel anything whatsoever, you have no emotional intelligence, it's going to be significantly harder to work around your goals and certain emotions and actually taking action. And you need to start engineering this, because your goals, the most important thing. You need to have goals. If you don't have goals, I physically can't comprehend that. I feel like, especially as a man, you always need to be pursuing something. So maybe in your life you're pursuing cheap forms of dopamine and cheap forms of comfort, and that's what's stopping you from actually pushing towards a goal. But I think the biggest form of fulfillment that you can get as a young man, maybe it changes once you have children and a family, I get that, but as a young man, 18 to 30, having a goal and something to pursue and a mission is going to be your biggest form of fulfillment in your life. For me, at the moment, it's building an online business so I can travel the world, as I'm currently doing now. I'm in Bangkok. I've been traveling since end of December, start of January. I'm on a mission, and you build on that mission and you pursue it every single day, and that is where the true comfort and happiness comes from. For me, I love traveling, that's why I do it, but that's not where I get fulfillment from. It's nice, it's good, it's fun, it's great memories. I'm very grateful I'm able to live this life. But without the mission, I would, something would be missing. I would feel lost. I feel like I need a purpose. And I think that if you lack this feeling, maybe it comes down to your testosterone levels aren't where they need to be. I've got supplement stacks in the description and so many videos on that to get you started that can help you actually increase your testosterone. But really, you want a purpose, you want a mission, and you want to take a look at that mission and get an understanding of what emotions it makes you feel when you do certain things. If that's drinking and it makes you feel very anxious and fill you with self-doubt, avoid drinking. Actually focus on your momentum, protect it, try and stay on track for as long as possible and stick to your routine, because consistent daily routines and structure is what builds goals, it's what breeds success as well. But apart from that, that is all I've got for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found some value from it. I've got some fitness coaching links in the description if you want to become the healthiest version of yourself. But apart from that, I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.